At Sydney University's Brain and Mind Centre, a $33.7 million donation is funding the Lambert Initiative, a world-leading research and advocacy centre for medical cannabis. It's doing the heavy lifting on Australia's cannabis research. So, since you established in 2015, how many studies have you actually undertaken?
I think we've done about 60, actually. We've got 12 clinical trials currently underway.
Ian McGregor is a professor of psychopharmacology and the academic director of the initiative.
There's so much work to be done, both in terms of clinical trials that will prove that cannabis-based medicines are useful for particular conditions, and that helps prescribers use cannabis-based medicines with confidence.
While the evidence is still being gathered, he says, Australians are embracing medicinal cannabis in huge and growing numbers.
We've seen an explosion of patient numbers, an explosion in prescriptions, particularly in the last 2 or 3 years. So we now have more than 300,000 patients. There's been more than 1 million approvals for medicinal cannabis. The big three are chronic pain, anxiety, and sleep.
He says the fastest growing trend is among 18 to 30-year-olds, mostly using cannabis flower, moving from the black market to a legal so-called green cannabis market. He believes Australia is following what happened in Canada, where legal medicinal cannabis became so widespread the government made it legal for recreational use.
Well, I think we could probably do worse than emulate Canada. If you look at what's happened with legalisation in Canada since 2018, there's no major red flags in terms of things like youth mental health or increased use in young people or motor vehicle accidents. It's hard to identify anything that, where the sky caved in because cannabis became legal.